Oh, you're gonna get serenaded.
Woo!
That's gonna be magic. It's the Daniel show tonight. There's that.
Also, Miss Hatchett was a good choice.
3 times better.
Yeah.
So there's a thing I've been wanting to talk to you about specifically for the last few weeks, and it's because you're a friend of mine, and I know I can confide in you when the time comes. And we spend a lot of time together, and we hang out. And I've met a lot of cool people through you. But there's some stuff, you know, because we just met so recently, but we're such good friends, and we met here at No Shame. Some stuff recently I wanted to share with you about the other friends in my life, people I've known for years that haven't been as kind to me or generous as you have. Just a few weeks ago, I was house sitting for my cousin. I didn't have anything to do. I was going to be alone in a house for 5 days, but she left me her car keys. She said I could go to where I wanted, just not to, you know, wreck. So I was on Facebook one morning, and someone posted an open invitation to hang out at a random shopping store, and I went. I had a pretty decent time, and then she invited me to go to the next place that her and her friend were going to, and I was like, cool, so I don't have anything to do anyway. And she said to follow her because I didn't know where we were going. Well, at a certain point, there was a lot of weaving and moving through lanes going on, and I couldn't keep up. And it felt a lot like I was being ditched, which confused me because she invited me. It had nothing to do with me tagging along. I wasn't coming somewhere that I thought I wasn't wanted. I would never. So I went home. Well, not home, I went to my cousin's, where there was no one. I had been ditched, or so that's what I felt, that I had been ditched, and I was going to go be alone now for 4 more days. And later that night, while wallowing in, you know, sadness and loneliness, someone on my Facebook sent me a message. And generally, I'm not signed in to Facebook chat, but I thought, whatever, I don't have anyone to talk to. And a girl that I haven't talked to in a few years, who is still a good friend of mine that I've known since I was so much less funny than I am now, she sent me a message. She asked me how I was doing and what I had been up to, how my comedy was going. She told me she was getting married, and I found out she was getting married to a guy that I met before that worked at GameStop. And I was like, that's fucking great. That guy's fucking awesome. And it made me feel a little bit better, because one friend who I barely talked to that had been on my Facebook for years ditched me, you know, as far as I knew. And the other one was reaching out to me to tell me how she was doing, and she was seriously concerned about how I was doing. A few weeks after that, my friend turned 22, completely separate from the first two. And I didn't want to just be another guy writing happy birthday on our wall with 3 exclamation marks and nothing actually to say, because it's played out, and because she's such a good friend to me and I haven't seen her in so long due to certain circumstances. So I made a YouTube video because she had recently graduated from college, and told her, congratulations on graduating, happy birthday, I miss hanging out with you. I know that we can't hang out as much anymore, and I understand why, but I just want you to know that I would not be doing stand-up comedy if it weren't for you, or at least not as well as I do it now, because you've greatly affected the way that like my sense of humor. And I really appreciate that about you. So I made this YouTube video, I made it private, I sent it to only her, and she never responded. I don't even know if she watched it. And it made me question friendship as a whole. And I come here every week. I'm sitting with a group of people that I had pretty much never seen before until I came here. There are people sitting all across the room that I've met and dealt with who are friends to me now. Friends in a way that people who have been on my Facebook and or Twitter for years would not reach out to me like my friends have now. And it riles me up that something like this would happen. The people who want to be my friends really are only interested in a number on a friends list. And it upsets me. And it doesn't teach me the value of friendship, because in your darkest days, you will have friends. In your brightest days, your best days, you will have friends. And so I wanted to talk about this at No Shame. I like doing comedy, but you can't always joke. Sometimes you have to be serious. And now, with as much time as we have left, I'd like you, if you consider yourself to be a friend of mine, not an acquaintance, but an actual friend, if you would like to, and this isn't an ultimatum, come on the stage and we'll have Libba take a picture of us for No Shame on Facebook. But hurry up because we're short on time. Prison photo. These are my friends. This is what No Shame has done for me.